Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I'm looking at a fragrance from the house of Zegna. This is from their Essenza line. This is going to be on Madras Cardamom. This fragrance just came out in 2019, classified as an oriental spicy fragrance with top notes of cardamom, pink pepper, and bergamot. And in the mid, coffee and Virginia cedar. In the base, vanilla and ambroxan, vetiver, and labdanum. Now, when this fragrance was released and I first heard about it, very excited to check it out for a couple reasons. One, I really love Zegna fragrances. Two, I have a pretty positive experience with cardamom as well. I think the quintessential cardamom fragrance for me is probably Yves Saint Laurent's La Nuit, and I have some samples of that one that I wear from time to time when I really want to smell sort of formal and stuff like that. So yeah, my experience with cardamom is pretty positive. Came very close to buying a full-size bottle of this fragrance. Fortunately, I didn't. I was able to get the samples off of eBay, and I'm glad that I went that route instead. So let's talk about what happened with this one. First of all, when I heard about this fragrance, I tried to imagine what it might smell like. I thought, okay, let's say you took a fragrance like Spice Bomb, removed the tobacco note, and replaced it with coffee. Maybe that's what this would smell like. And if that was the case, I probably would have really liked this one. But unfortunately, it's not really what happened here. No, I did note in the opening that it does have a pretty nice coffee note. So I was like, okay, coffees, that smells good. Not really like a fancy Starbucks coffee or even like putting your head in a can of coffee grounds or anything like that. Just your basic cup of coffee. But instead of getting cardamom, I was getting more of the bergamot. So I thought, okay, that's sort of a strange combination, bergamot and coffee. I don't drink coffee usually, but I never heard of anybody say, excuse me, ma'am, could you please give me a slice of bergamot with my coffee? So I thought, this is a little bit strange here, but really it's not horrible. It's just a little bit different. It kind of gives like a fresh edge. So instead of smelling more like Spice Bomb, it actually smelled a little bit like maybe like Spice Bomb Fresh, like a niche version of that one. So I'm going to say bergamot, coffee, a little bit of sweetness from vanilla with that ambroxan woody base in there. So that's pretty much what I'm getting with this one. Not bad, but a little bit disappointed because I was expecting something more along the lines of Spice Bomb, more robust, more suitable for this cooler fall season that we're getting into. So let's get into my final scores. Smell, I'm going to say 7 out of 10, even though it was a bit disappointing. It wasn't bad, and I actually enjoyed it a little bit. Projection longevity, now that's where I ran into some problems. 6 out of 10 here. Pretty soft, pretty close to the skin. Didn't get any feedback or nobody asking me what I was wearing or anything like that with this one. Versatility, again, 6 out of 10. Not strong enough for winter or the cooler fall days, in my opinion. This is more like a spring, maybe even summer fragrance. Maybe warm fall, but yeah, I think this one would struggle a bit in cool weather. And might not even be the greatest in the hot weather either. So yeah, sort of like a tweener type fragrance for me. Now, uniqueness, I give 8 out of 10. I think that's the strong suit of this fragrance because you don't usually get the bergamot and coffee combinations this prominent. Price point, 100 ml bottles can be found discounters like perfume.com for about $158. So for me, final score, I'm going to say 6.5 out of 10. Not bad, but a little bit disappointed because I was expecting something more in the vein of Spice Bomb than, say, Spice Bomb Fresh. So that's my final thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys soon.